Hey everyone, Crumplecorn here with my first Revelations commentary. It's been a while since I've done any commentaries for Assassin's Creed. The last set were the Revelations beta commentaries last year. I haven't done any since then because when full Revelations came out I found I wasn't that good at it, and it had all the laggy bullshit of Brotherhood, so I really didn't feel like playing it all that much. But once I gave it a chance to get into it a bit, I did get better, so I'm having much better luck with it now. And a few people did mention the idea of doing more commentaries to me, so here I am. Recently all I've been uploading to my channel has been the Bronyhood videos, which are becoming more and more numerous as we play more and more games every week. I won't be uploading those to my channel anymore because there's simply too many of them, and they are bombarding my channel and my subscribers. I've noticed I've been losing subscribers ever since I started uploading them because there's just so many of them, I presume. So we now have a dedicated channel for the Bronyhood games, and I will put the link to that in the description, so if you actually did watch those videos, that's where you'll want to go to find them. And on this channel in future it'll be proper videos like commentaries or montages or something, not just dumps of entire sessions. You'll notice I'm not playing as the Ginger Engineer right now, which shouldn't come as a surprise because the Engineer unfortunately isn't in this game. I've kept the name of the series of commentaries the same because quite frankly I can't come up with any other name. I'm terrible at coming up with names, so I figure I'll keep the name consistent, and this guy can be the Ginger Engineer in spirit or something. So how do I play this game compared to Brotherhood? The short answer is not as well. I was looking over my last Brotherhood commentaries, and at that point I'd pretty much figured out the correct way to play the game, and was just basically explaining it. I think a weakness of Brotherhood was that it had one correct way to play the game. I don't know if this does or not, because I'm not good enough at it to determine whether it has or not, but I think with the rebalance of stealth and defense so that they're better compared to just running around madly, it probably doesn't have one clear-cut profile set and strategy that will guarantee you the win like Brotherhood did. I don't play this, as I said, as much as I used to play Brotherhood, so it's taking me longer to get the hang of it. I'm at a point now where I win almost all my games against random players, just like I used to in Brotherhood, but it's not quite as clean as it used to be. Towards the end in Brotherhood I was just dancing around the rooftops, and if they weren't good players they never really stood a chance. Whereas in this you will see me do stuff like this. I will knife someone who is walking slowly along, rather than cutting them off. I think I focus so much on the stuff I have to do differently because of the changes that I have forgotten how to do the stuff that I used to do well that still applies in this game. So I go back and watch my old commentaries and I find I'm giving myself tips from the past that I could actually use, but that I forget to apply because I'm too busy worrying about knifing people and smoking people. In some sense Brotherhood was quite easy at the top levels. It really was just run around on the rooftops to avoid people and duck around corners to get incognito kills. So I'm still adapting to the changes. So these videos won't be me explaining this is the correct way to play the game. Hopefully there will never be a video saying for Revelations this is the correct way to play the game. It'll just be me documenting my attempts to get better at the game. And that's what the last video series was, and that went fine, so hopefully people will find it entertaining and or useful. So as regards how I actually play, you can kind of see it here. There's a mix of hiding, standing around waiting for pursuers, and running around madly trying to avoid pursuers or catch up with people. I think I do have a bit more of a focus on moving slowly in this. I haven't compared the amount of time I spend moving slowly, but because of the approach meter, whenever I'm after a target, if at all possible I will slow down like I'm doing here and wait for it to build up a bit rather than just trying to cut them off around the next corner. Obviously didn't work out too well there because somebody else wasn't going to stand around waiting for the approach meter to build up. I do still free run at top speed sometimes, especially when I have a lot of pursuers. I will free run as if I'm playing Brotherhood and just lead them on a merry chase around the map. Sometimes that's just the best thing to do, especially if your abilities are on cooldown. As I said, I am falling back in some of my bad habits that I used to have in Brotherhood because of the changes. One of them is over-reliance on abilities. I constantly offensive smoke people and knife people in this. I didn't go for the focus there because I actually had the smoke bomb crafted for range in this game because I was so unused to using it when I started playing Revelations that I actually kept fucking it up. I either threw it too early or too late or whatever, so I just put the range up to make it easier. I have now switched out to craft it for duration so you can get the focuses easier or get double stuns. It's great for situations like this, so you can see all the smoke bombs going down there. Because of the faster stun animations and the like, you can have these wonderful melee situations where all the Templars come together and there's stuns and there's kills and there's people flying in all directions. Something that Brotherhood really didn't have that I think is great. But yes, ability dependence. In Brotherhood, at the end of the day, the ultimate profile, if you like, was Poison Disguise, and the reason was because they were both just to give you more points. Poison gives you the poison points, and Disguise was really just for the hidden bonus, not really for disguising yourself. And when you were playing at that level, you relied purely on free running and skill to keep you alive and get the kill, and the abilities were just to give you more points. Playing Revelations, because I'm now using knives and smoke, they aren't just for extra points, they're to change the situation, and you can become over-dependent on them. You can try to knife and smoke every target, and I do think I rely too much on offensive smoke and offensive knives to get my kills. It's a bad habit to fall into, and it's one I must try to break. Here's another old habit, tunnel vision. My target is standing completely still, so I don't really have to pay that much attention to him, and yet I still miss a pursuer walking up to me. I don't even contest the kill. Actually, contested kills are another reason why it's so easy to become reliant on offensive smoke. Not only have you got the new approach meter, which means that you get more points if you hold them in place with smoke for a few seconds, but it also prevents them from contesting your kill, which lets them reduce your points. Here's a nice example of the kind of thing that nearly made me give up on this game. This time I actually did see my pursuer coming for me. I am getting better at that. And I dropped the smoke, but he did that dodge thing and then killed me anyway. And I found for the first few weeks when I was playing that that kind of thing was happening constantly, and it really put me off playing. But since, I don't know, a while back, I don't know how long ago, it has actually gotten a lot better, and it doesn't tend to bullshit me quite as much anymore. So here's me knifing someone to get the kill again. I have to dodge the smoke bomb, but again it's a case of, now that I have knives equipped, I never really feel the need to try to cut anyone off. I just kind of walk up behind them and knife them, and it gives you away. But there's only so much they can do about it. Even if they smoke bomb like that guy did there, you know, you just avoid it and carry on. But it's a bad habit to get into, because you shouldn't be relying on abilities to get very basic kills. You should be getting them anyway and using your abilities in the exceptional situations. But enough about what I do wrong. What do I do right? Well, one point is notice that I killed that guy when he came around the corner without any hesitation. People who criticize the approach meter will tell you that because it takes time to build up, the game forces you to do some kind of crazy circular walk around your target to wait for it to build up before you can kill them, which looks ridiculous and gets you stunned and gets you killed. And of course you don't. The point with the approach meter is that every kill won't be a silent or an incognito, not like in Brotherhood, where by abusing line of sight you always try to make every kill a silent. In this one you will have circumstances where it's just not feasible to get a good kill, so you don't. You take the bad kill, get it as quick as you can and get out of there. Which is very much the way Brotherhood was. Get the kill quickly and get out of there. Here's a nice use of offensive smoke to try to get a focus, which fails dismally because I do not have it set for duration. So I don't even know why I try. And another thing about what happened just there is I threw away an incognito by letting it get contested, trying to get a focus, which I then also didn't get, so I threw away a lot of points. And another thing is that because the quicker kill animations, if you're silent or incognito, even if you've got pursuer right behind you like I did there, you can get the kill so fast that you can run out the other side of the smoke bomb before it dissipates and get away and just kill people during chases and everything. It's great. Right there I just got a bullshit stun on the guy who got a bullshit kill on me. That was quite nice. Very glad about that. Then I died. That's not so good, but it's okay because I'm winning, so it's fine. So this wasn't exactly a great game. I won, but it wasn't that interesting a game. But I knew I'd be talking about stuff in general and not the specifics. That's part of the reason I chose it. And also because I kind of have a shortage of good games because I don't play as much, and the coincidence of getting a game that has good players where I play well and the game doesn't just bullshit me is relatively rare. But last time the fact that I was doing commentaries at all kind of encouraged me to try to play better and play more often and stuff, so I might get into this game more that I'm trying to do commentaries again. Here's an example of ultimate ability dependence, using two abilities just to get a standard incognito. Well, I mean, incognitos aren't as standard in this as they were in Brotherhood, but still, two abilities to get an incognito, that's not good. That's a bad thing to do. Good thing to do is that thing where I climbed up the wall a bit and then jumped off sideways. Misdirection is an important part of free running, but I'll talk about that another time because I'm out of time. If you like this commentary and want to see more, do all that commenty, ratey, subscribey stuff. I don't normally ask for that, but there's no point in doing these if nobody wants them, so do let me know if you would like to see more. As I said, we have a clan channel now for dumping records of entire matches onto, so you can subscribe to my channel without fear of getting an inbox of 10 games every Monday morning, as has been the case for the last while. I also have a stream set up, so in the description you should find links to my Twitch TV channel and to my Twitter. So if you'd like to see me play live and see what it's like when I'm not just picking out the good games, or if you're just inclined to watch streams of video games in general, follow me on Twitter and you'll get notifications of when I'm playing. I won't only be playing Assassin's Creed, but it'll be one of the main games. There's also a link to the Bronyhood Twitch TV channel, which, barring disaster, will broadcast every week at 10 PM GMT on Fridays, and we will broadcast our entire meet from somebody's perspective. So that's another way to get your fix of live Assassin's Creed streaming. But that's all the plugging I have to do, and the video has ended, so that is it for now. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.